Hi. Although our producers, Metal and Pluck, may agree with the hilarity that I may say time to time, they are no way responsible for my antics, and I apologize ahead of time. I do mean them, but I am sorry.
Hey y'all, it's Dylan from the Double D Podcast, a weekly conversation between friends. You never know where this show might take you, from politics and porn to business owning and Sunday suppers. There's really nothing off limits. If it's happening in our lives, basically we're going to talk about it. There are lots of new and cool and exciting things in the works with season 2 of the Double D Podcast. We're super stoked. One of the things is we're rolling out the opportunity for you folks, fine folks at home, to kind of basically be a part of the show. You can individually, personally help us do what we do. If you go to metalandpluck.com, there is a way for you to make a donation to the show. You can make a one-time donation, you make an ongoing sponsorship donation, any amount, it all helps. We'll put it to good use. Pinky promise. While you're there, check out the other projects that our producers, Metal and Pluck, are working on. They tell amazing stories, and they give folks the opportunity to tell their own story, which is really, really cool, and it's really awesome to be a part of. So check it out, metalandpluck.com. Now grab a friend, eat some cheesecake, and enjoy this week's episode of Double D.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Double D Podcast. This particular episode will be a little bit different. Today, my buddy Pickle is taking a bit of a sabbatical. You know, everybody need to rest up a little bit, take a vacay day. And today is her vacay day.
Show you right.
So, I invited my cousin, Van Arlington, to assist us today.
Did you really have to put my middle name out there? You know,
Well, first of all, you put your last name. Let me tell you something.
I'm out here trying to thug, and you up here trying to put my middle name out there.
I was trying to let you sound sophisticated, but evidently you don't want to sound fancy.
You know, I try.
That's a good middle name. Arlington.
It's actually named after a cemetery.
Well, you should have went with the mayor of Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, but Birmingham.
Arrington. No, man. You know, anybody who was a mayor in Alabama was on some real snitch type stuff. Everybody went down. Bernard Kincaid. You know, Grandma White used to actually drink with him. He was an alcoholic and everything. Like, you'd be at the bars and everything with him. So I ain't never trust him. What's that one guy? The mayor of Fairfield. You know, he went down for 80 years for taking $200,000. They tried to give him 700 years for racketeering, but he only got 80. So I don't want to be associated with nobody.
If you're unaware, that is our lovely home state of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
That he was mentioning.
Roll Tide.
Me and my cousin Banner are the born in Ohio. So we were born technically in Elyria, Ohio, where our parents grew up.
Right.
And we were raised in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
So we are just as confused about everything in the world as majority of y'all, because we got parents who were both country and Midwestern all at the same time. So
some of them
it's a fun
actually
experience.
did it too, even though they countries all get out. See, I don't deny my country. Mm-hmm. You don't deny your country.
No.
But everybody else want to, play rich. I'm poor. I'm cool with it though. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get better. You know.
Van. So how are we related again? So people will know. Van is my first cousin.
Yup.
His mother is my mother's sister.
Yes.
So we grew up real close.
Yeah.
Literally hung out with each other every day.
Hella. Like when we first moved here, remember we was in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. Suburbs. This is like when it was actually, sorry about that. It's like, when it was actually safe for kids to actually go outside and do stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, we could actually go out there and like ride around in bikes in neighborhoods you didn't know, because it was a little bit safer. Now you can't even let your kids go up the block. And then next thing you know, on the weekends, you know, your mama party, my mama party, and then next thing you know, we all sitting in the house waiting to see what's the next adventure gonna be.
Yes, because when my mother would kidnap his mother, her technically younger sister, I would be obligated to kind of babysit, but not
You said kind of?
really babysitting.
Kind of?
Because there's some issues with your child care, Arlington.
Listen, I plead the fifth.
Hey, again, I say this.
It was fun.
You should not have a 10-year-old babysitting her younger cousins. That's all I will say.
That is so true. Look, everybody,
Or at that time,
kids
12.
are bad. Latchkey kids, like, they bad. That is horrible. That is a horrible idea. That is a horrible idea. But the life experiences that you get from it.
We did learn a lot of things very rapidly, very inappropriately a lot of times, but
99% of the time, yeah.
We are stronger because of it.
Yeah. There's some funny stories to tell. Like, you didn't laugh at it at first. Like, you being like 7 or 8 years old, you get shot at. You just like, well, damn, okay, this is how it go. But I can actually go back and be like, hey, y'all, I got shot at a couple times when I was a kid.
That was more so because of where I lived at during that particular time.
Yeah, because I go back to my neighborhood and none of that stuff would happen.
My mother liked to live in the major metropolis part of Birmingham, which was the city, which I grew up in what they call Metropolitan Gardens.
Is that what they call it?
Yes. The technical term for where I live was Metropolitan Gardens, but everybody who grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, called it Central City.
Central City?
Because it was in the center of the city.
You know what I miss from Central City? Chicken George.
Chicken George is dead.
What?
Yes.
And it took my brother.
Not to be confused with the character from Roots, Chicken George. Chicken George was a gentleman in our neighborhood who is like your neighborhood friendly crackhead. He didn't bother anybody. He did like more like household tasks.
Yeah.
To get money to fix his habit of crack.
Yeah.
He wasn't a stealing crackhead. It sounds so weird. He wasn't a stealing crackhead.
It sounds so elegant.
But he was a helpful crackhead. But he got hit by a car. That's what happened to Chicken George.
Now that's not funny, but of all the things that could have happened to a crackhead, not setting you had one that set a whole highway on fire, set itself on fire.
That crackhead here did not set the highway on fire. He was railroaded.
Okay, I believe that. Do I believe he had his pipe with him? No. Possible. But did he light it on fire? No. Ain't no way in the world you can do like a couple $1 million in damage with a crack pipe. That's what, you can't do it. It's not possible. I thought the same thing.
Disclaimer ahead of time, my cousin is not more so ignorant than I am.
I'm just free will.
A little bit.
I'm just free will. That's all that is. My will is free. All the way free.
Just a little bit more ignorant than I am.
Just will, just free. Have all the free will you can. All of it. No, I don't believe that crackhead blew that bridge up. You believe one pipe really did that? $4 million in damage?
Was it $4 million?
It was $4 million. Literally, the city paid. They paid the guys who were doing the construction on the highway already. They were like, look, we have this money for the bridge, but if you hurry up, we'll double it. So they had 4 months to do it. This is the first time in the city of Atlanta in 6 years I've ever seen a work actually complete before the deadline. And why? Because you really didn't want to have to deal with all that trouble. It's right in the middle of Buckhead. But I don't believe, no, that crackhead ain't do all that.
Oh no, I still live in Cobb County. They still working on the highway.
They gonna
By the stadium.
working on the highway.
The stadium been open for like a whole two baseball seasons.
Yeah.
They're still working on that damn highway.
Yeah. I hate
By
that
the
highway.
stadium.
You know, when I first moved there, they was like, yeah, they got moved on construction. Everything gonna be cool. I still still ride through that same neighborhood, and they still working on the same streets, and I see the same people around the same hole, same truck with the same holes on the back of it. Ain't nobody moving nothing. But one person up there digging, guaranteed.
And they're all watching that one person dig. I know you doing that hole, right? Come over here, George. This hole looks symmetrical.
Oh my God! Look, it just be. I want a job like that. All I gotta do is watch people dig holes all day. That shit easy. What you mean?
I wonder how you get that job. You need to look into that. Anybody knows how you get the job of watching somebody dig a hole and get paid about maybe $30 an hour to do that?
Is that like a generational thing?
Nah. Work for the city has always been good money.
No, I mean, like, are there generational hole watchers? Like people who watch other people dig holes. Like, is that a generational?
The fuck?
Free-wheeled. Told you, my wheel is all the way.
My cousin's a little high.
Actually, I could be high, but there's no cap. There's literally no cap.
He's a special man.
God still loves me.
He does.
I hope so.
He does. With our grandmother up there now, she's working overtime just to save your black ass.
I'm the worst one.
Okay.
I'm the worst one.
Not the worst.
We both got brothers, and we you know what I'm saying. We both got brothers. Now my brother for sure, I know he, man. God, look out for that mother, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Look out for Jared.
Yeah.
You did that.
Bad people always remember. Don't get in shitty relationships. They just suck. They just suck you in, take all your good energy, and then you just end up not talking to your family. Free-willed.
Again, send love to Jared. Jared is the second behind myself. There's myself in the cousin chain, and then there is Jared, and then there is Mr. Van here. So there is a buffer cousin, but he is. I don't know where Jared is.
Would you really call him a buffer?
He the middle. He like the cream filling to the Oreo that is us.
Man, you must got all the cream filling in. All of it. You just got all of it. I ain't get none. I got all straight Oreo cookie. I ain't get no.
He's a special case.
Oh man, that's just having siblings is something else. I tell you, raising siblings, man, that's why I don't want kids right now.
Yeah.
I know you feel the same.
Oh
way.
yeah, y'all the reason I mean y'all not the reason I'm lesbian. That's the Lord's doing. But y'all are most definitely the reason I'm like, you want to? No, I'm alright. I got cousins and I got a brother.
Yeah.
I'm good, and I got a goddaughter.
Yeah, see,
that's all I need.
It's always beautiful when you can go hold somebody, baby, like, love you, little bastard, and then you give it right back to him. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing you can do.
Ain't nothing like borrowing the baby. You were very correct about that.
I'm telling you, I will spoil your baby, then, but I'm giving them right back.
I'm only spoiling it for the day, though. I don't want.
Yeah, I don't want you to come think like you can come borrow $50 from me to go get a 3-5 every time you want to. Like, that's not how it's going down. Like, I'm gonna take you to dinner, teach you some real life lessons, but I'm gonna ship your ass right
now. What are the life lessons from Uncle Van?
What you want to know? Y'all want to know some life lessons?
I do want to know a life lesson from Uncle Van.
I got time. I got time.
What Uncle Van life lesson can you give these little bastards?
No. Depends on what we talking about. Let's go.
All right. Life lesson 1: heartbreak.
Oh man. You want a realistic or you want the elegant approach? Or you want both of them?
Hit me with both. I want to hear this deep wisdom.
Heartbreak. You know, it's one of those things where honestly it's all about your energy. Really, it's just not giving your energy to bad people. We live on this earth that we're taught that we're supposed to give everybody a piece of what we call our own energy. But not realizing that those bad energies don't deserve what we have to offer them. But yet we still give and we give and we give until we don't have it within ourselves anymore. So it kind of gets to that point where you don't have all the energy. That person that you've been giving out, they have it now. Mm-hmm. It's just like, don't waste your energy on people that don't deserve that. We don't owe people shit. You don't owe people a damn thing. If they gonna break your heart, move on. Go and do your thing. Cause they gonna do that. That's all you can do at the end of the day.
And that's not the elegant version.
That was an elegant approach.
Now what's the ratchet?
Fuck them. That's it. That's it. That was one of the best life lessons my dad ever taught me. Fuck them. Every time we have a conversation about something, you know what, son? Fuck them. That's it. Bet, Pops, you right. You right. But you know, it's two ways to approach that situation. You know, everybody not gonna understand the elegance, and some people don't appreciate the ratchetness.
All right. So what about the feet?
You know what? I'm gonna hit you with the elegant approach first. All right, you know, honestly, it comes down to at the end of the day, like, everybody can tell you what your self-worth is, but only you know what you're worth. You know what the time you put into your craft and what you do and what you have to offer people. And if they only offer you a fraction of what it is, don't waste time getting mad at them. Just be like, politely be like, you know what? I'm good. Don't even worry about that. And it's all right to fall. It's all right. It's all right to fail. Because there's a lot of people right now who are afraid to fail. And it stops them from wanting to do what they want to do. I'm talking as a person that's done that before. So, you know, but you can't be afraid to fall. Just get your dusty ass back up. We're going to keep on riding. All you can do is keep on riding.
Now, are we still in the elegant version of it?
Now, kind of close between each other.
I see, because they went real dusty ass real fast.
Hey, man,
and I was just trying to make sure we were still
on the same. I could have been more ratchet, but I stopped right there. Because I was like, if I was on CNN, they going to say dusty ass is all right. But if I go into, like, you know what I'm saying, some other explicatives that I ain't going to say, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say that, no, man. But you just got to learn how to get up off. You know, get up, man. Get up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
First of all, that other news network ain't gonna never call you. You
don't know that. First of all,
remember the brown people on that on Fox are the ones who agree with what Fox people got to say.
I would burn before I hit the broadcast, and like they be like, and go, and I go straight flames, straight up. I always figured that if I walked into a church, I was gonna burst into flames. But I've been in there a couple times, and I'm still doing good. But I guarantee, if I go to Fox, it's over with. That shit is done. Nope. Hell no.
Rapidly combust. Right in the middle of the broadcasting.
Straight like that.
Like, Mr. Van, we have a couple questions for you. And all of a sudden,
yeah, that's it. I might be able to blurt out a few words, like get my Kanye West on. You know what I'm saying, real quick. You know, be like, Bill O'Reilly don't care about black people. You know what I'm saying? And then I can bust. Or something like that. Or be like, just straight up, like, screw Fox News. And then I can bust. Okay. But I'm going to say something that's going to be worth it. I ain't going to be like, you know what I'm saying, just like, tell my mama I love her. No, I'm going to go out on top. Hell no, man. What's wrong with these people out here? Free will all day. Free will all day.
You don't even need a car, where we going, baby? Hop up in the rocket and to go.
If everybody was ever wondering why I'm so, that's my first cousin. Comes naturally in the family, and obviously, as you can tell, he is just as much of a nut as I am. So
I get it from you. I truly get it from you.
How is that possible?
How's that possible?
Yeah.
You just said we spent a lot of time together. We spent a lot of time together. It was a lot. It was a lot of time. It was a lot of time. It was some years. A couple years. Remember the times I got moms would get mad at each other over just the dumbest thing? Oh, yeah. They'd be dumb, and then we wouldn't see each other for years.
They always get mad every summer.
Every summer.
That's what happens when your closest cousins are related to your mom's sister. Because sisters fight a lot.
They fought more than usual. And
they fought always in the spring leading to the summer. And this is around the time where we moved up from Alabama to Atlanta. So every spring our mothers would have some type of weird sister argument where like, F her. I don't care what happened to her or nothing. You gonna stay up here all summer with me?
Yeah, I know. They just be straight like that. And I'd be like,
and we'd be like, what damn?
well, and then you call your other cousin because you be like, hey, what just happened? Dog, your guess is about as good as mine. Well, shit, I guess I'll see you in a couple years.
And then you hear her, she is so selfish all summer long. Your auntie is just so selfish. And then he'll hear, your auntie is just, she only out for herself.
Only worry about her damn self. Always calling her brag and damn it, you just get tired. After a while, see, when you get older, when we got older, it was just, it got better because our mindset was just like,
we don't need y'all to hang out no more.
Extra shit no more. I don't know about you.
I can see my cousin at you, goddammit.
Now I call my mama call me with fussing. She might still be fussing about your mom. Be like, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Mom, I just smoked. Nah, you ain't about to fuck that up. I love her. True, I do.
Yeah, they still fuss about each other.
Let
me tell you about what your auntie did today. And I'd be like,
I just get ready. I just be like, hold on, Mom.
Give me a second.
I grab my tray.
I know you're because for a while his mother was like one of my closest friends. Like, cause me and your mother have like only like like me and Rara as far as age gap. We only have like an 11-year difference because my mother is 6 years older than your mother. And she had me at a young age. Right. Therefore, her sister, I think when I was born, my mom was like 19. Yeah. So your mom was like 15. Yeah. So I was like her, like play baby for the good first part of my life. So that made us
a lot closer.
Like a lot closer when I was growing up. So a lot of times, his mom would call me to vent about my mom, and I'd be like, well, you know, what can I say?
What can you do?
Yeah.
My favorite word.
She crazy.
Favorite word. Hit him with that. Show enough. Yeah. You right. Mom, stop.
She
talking.
can do that.
Mom,
yeah.
Stop talking to her, Mom.
I was like, okay. That's still my mama.
And you would think like both of them like so close to 50. Like your mama, what, 52?
Yeah, 52. Yeah,
52. My mama about to be 50 next year.
She don't claim that though.
Yeah,
she stopped claiming her birthday.
About 15 years ago. About 15 years ago, I remember she was like, I ain't getting old. I was like, okay.
Got more gray hair than the Lord allowed, but ain't getting old. I tell you what.
She taking her beaties medicine.
My mama? Yeah.
Finally, thank you.
Yeah. You know, the only reason she started taking her beaties medicine because they made her start taking shots. Now she got to, she on the shot, they got to put it in the refrigerator and she got to stick herself in the stomach.
See, I bet she take it now.
Yep, because my mama's stubborn.
Hey, man, look, remember Grandma White, man? She lost the whole leg to that, man. Everybody take your beaties seriously.
Yep, beaties is very important.
Very important.
For those who don't know what beaties is, that's diabetes.
AKA the sugar.
Sugarfoot.
You know what the sugar is. I know what the sugar is.
Well, not everybody is from the South. Not everybody knows this. We call it the sugars.
I hope as a transplant, even if you've been here for at least 2 or 3, you've heard the sugar. At least one time. One time.
Not everybody.
That's so weird. We'll take on like lingo from like rappers that just came out, but we don't know words like the sugar. That is strange.
What do you mean? What lingo?
Migos, man, come on. They rule every type of language known to man. I don't even know if they speak English anymore.
They do.
Do
it be in the background. Mama!
They do. The ad lib be crazy, though.
That was my favorite part of every Migos song. I can't wait to listen to this new Takeoff album.
Man, I forgot it came out today. Yeah, I think I'm actually listening to it.
He my favorite Migo, aside from Offset. I like Offset because I like Cardi B, though.
The only reason I really like the Migos now is because Donald Glover is really responsible for that.
Donald Glover is responsible for most people of non-color listening to the Migos.
Yeah.
Because when he did that, Emmys like Bad and Bougie, which I'm not gonna lie, is a very catchy song. Even though I don't know what half of the shit mean, you still be there, Bad and Bougie.
Apparently,
the Uzi.
She's a high-class lady who comes from a very affluent
But
neighborhood.
where does the Uzi part come in?
Well, apparently that's her gun of choice.
I'm gonna look up these lyrics.
Uzi, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, bad bougie, cooking up dope with a Uzi.
How do you do that though? Because if you're cooking dope with an Uzi, are you stirring the dope with the Uzi?
I don't know how you really get a whole Uzi in the whole pot. Like the pot gonna be small that you trying to stir it up with.
Exactly.
So like, unless her water whip is like excellent, like on point, where she could be like,
maybe
you know
Uzis come with attachments.
Like a spoon attachment.
Yeah. Like maybe we don't have an Uzi.
Yeah.
We don't know that maybe there are now like attachments, kind of like a KitchenAid.
So it's like a KitchenAid like mix attachment.
Yeah, like you can add a tip to it. It's like
instead
of like shooting bullets, it goes and start whipping it.
Okay, that's it. That's water whip.
What if guns were multifunctional like that?
You know how fluffy crack would be if they could do that? No, that would be banging, man.
I got this new shit, Cloud.
Man, it's called that Cloud crack. Boy,
look at this. Watch this. Lift it. It's lifting.
I put it in my KitchenAid. I've been water whipping all day, cuz. And I like it. What is it? Creme brulee.
Yes. Make a nice little frosty top.
Oh, you see that nice glaze on top of that? I hit it with a torch.
And I whipped it with my Uzi.
Oh, I swear to God. But it's just like, how do you do that all at the same time? Like, I'm water whipping and I got my Uzi ready.
Just in case somebody comes in.
Somebody gonna shoot your dumb ass in the back because you got a Uzi in your hand trying to look cool while you whipping up crack.
First of all, you act like you ain't never seen the Migos stir fry video, which was just basically them cooking stir fry, but with jewelry on. And I'm thinking to myself, your ring's gonna slip in a minute.
Yeah.
It's gonna slip off.
And now your finger gonna smell like baking soda and crack. Crack is whack, y'all. Crack is whack. Free will all day. Crack is whack. That shit is whack, man. Whack. That shit is whack. I don't like. You ever I know this is random, but I don't understand people who. I guess I would have to sit down and have conversations with people who use other drugs besides weed. I don't get it. Crack, of all things. Crack. Wow. It only lasts 10 minutes. I'm a numbers person. If I know my
does it only last 10 minutes?
The high. The first time you ever have crack, I think the first time your high will last, I think, up to 4 hours. But depends on your metabolism in your body. But after so long of use, the feeling only lasts 10 to 15 minutes. That's why you ever wonder why you see crackheads rapidly stealing things. Because you gotta rapidly be that high all day.
Well, like I said before, all the crackheads I knew of my youth were all friendly crackheads who had crackhead occupations. They were like I recall high functioning crackheads. You remember Suge?
She was my favorite.
Our childhood crackhead nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know what people are probably gonna be thinking. You had a crackhead nanny, and I know it sounds weird.
Everybody needs jobs too.
But everybody needs a job.
Don't act like you ain't never had to do that.
So she would watch us sometimes after school. She would cook.
She could actually cook.
She cooked really well. And sometimes she stayed in our spare bedroom, and that was Suge, our crackhead nanny of my youth. Everything we say sometimes when I try to explain it to other people sounds really fucking made up.
Yeah, it really is. But they don't understand. They don't understand. Boy, that's real life shit. That's
it's hard
real
to explain my background to people.
Yeah, you know what? I try to explain that
I had a crackhead nanny and a crackhead butler. Remember Carrie?
Yeah, man, I forgot. He dead too.
Nah, they both still alive. Suge and Carrie.
Where is Suge at?
Suge, we are glad to say, is off the crack.
That's what I'm talking about, Suge. Mm-hmm. Get it, baby.
And she's got a bit chunkier, so she,
she a big lady now.
She's a bit fluffier, because crack makes you skinny sometimes.
Yeah, so right.
But yeah, she got a regular job, just living a regular life.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, man.
She still ain't got no teeth, but that's what crack does to you sometimes.
Hey man, eat soup. There's a lot of soft things out there in the world. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Dentures are pretty cheap nowadays too.
You talking about the celebrity ones?
No, I ain't talking about them donkey teeth. Like that is just.
Oh yeah, if I ever become like a celebrity where I decide to change my teeth, I'm gonna get the mediums.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Why everybody get the horse teeth?
The large, I think the large might be cheaper.
So
Like it's like they just have one mold. Like everybody got the same mouth.
No.
Like I want them to mold my actual mouth.
I want to be able to close my mouth when I go to sleep at night.
Because I think they all got the Julia Roberts. That's how big them teeth are.
I thought you were about to say the Tony Robbins. Everybody got the Tony. Every rapper you know got the Tony Robbins teeth. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, Google him. Google him. Mouth is about as big as a hippo. That is unnecessary. You got too much money for your teeth to be that big, man. That's just like rappers and sports figures who don't like get braces or fix things that they can easily fix. You know?
It's all about loving yourself as is.
That's true. But you gotta love yourself. And if you see that you need to change it sometime for your benefit, do it. Don't what the hell you ain't on?
Well, in your defense, every tooth is connected to an organ. So the more fucked up your teeth is, the more fucked up your internal organs are.
Yeah, so you see.
So you should always take care of your teeth.
Yeah, always. Man, look, ever since grandma used to pull them teeth out, I was like, no.
That was always one of my favorite memories when me telling kids in kindergarten that my grandma put her teeth in the sink.
Teeth out.
That was she used to still tell that story no matter how old I got. She's like, you know when you used to told people I put my teeth by the sink? I said, yes, I did. Because you put your teeth by the sink. Yeah. It wasn't a lie.
Yeah.
I just told people that you did it.
I mean, was I not supposed
was you not
supposed to tell?
Because I always wondered when we were younger, like, why my grandma got goals.
Yeah.
Like, my grandma was a very religious. Well, at this time when we were growing up, grandma had become a born again Christian, so she was uberly religious. Like, turn that junk down.
Yeah.
Take the BET off my TV. Yeah. Religious.
Yeah.
Even though we found out later in life that grandma was smoking weed and having parties in the basement, but that was not a life that we got to experience with my grandmama.
And you know, grandma was actually the first person to tell me to try weed. That was crazy.
This is also when my grandma got sick with cancer. This is not the grandma we and this is the new.
Because we remember we drove all the way up there and that damn Rihanna album.
Oh yes. Again, I told people this. I did tell people this story because when my grandmother initially got sick with cancer, I drove up with my cousin Van here to Ohio, and we drove to 10 hours because I had to go get you in Alabama first, didn't I? Yeah. So I had to go to Alabama, then we drove up from Alabama to Ohio, and our family is from the tippity top part of Ohio because my granddaddy got drunk and drove to Elyria, Ohio, and that's how we ended up.
I just told somebody that story the other day.
Living in Elyria, Ohio. But we drove all the way up there, and at this time, the Rihanna, what album was that? It was like a new Rihanna album that had just came out, and it was the one where Make Me Feel Like I'm the Only Girl in the World had on it, and I played that album, I think, the entire 10-hour drive up and the entire 10-hour drive down because it kept me awake and it kept me safe.
I had PTSD from that album after. I love Rihanna. Shout out, boo boo. But that album, I would never ever in my life ever.
That was a good album. It was wonderful, and it was one of those albums you could play and you could sing to the top of your lungs too as you drove it. So Van had this, and mind you, me and Van have always been, for lack of a better word, the chubby cousins. So at this time, I had a VW Cabrio convertible.
You know, every time we travel, we end up in a hatchback.
So it was a very small car.
Remember when we drove up to New York the first time?
And it was fucking snowing.
I was 340 pounds at this time. So like my big ass is on one side over here like this. I'm in fetal position sitting up just praying that like God please make this trip shorter because I don't smoke weed at this point in time and I need some type of relief.
Yeah, also this is a particular part of time in our life when neither one of us were as big of a cannabis smokers as we are now, so we were completely sober.
Yeah, but
driving.
Yeah, boy, that was man.
So Rihanna kept me going. Shout out to Riri as always, the love of my life.
I appreciate Rihanna and all of her musical attributes, but I will never listen to her album ever again.
Whatever. It made us up to Ohio.
Now, if she came around here and that album was playing, of course I'm going to sing it because she's sitting right here. I don't want to be a dick. I'm going to sing her song, but as soon as I leave, I'm like, I'm never listening to that album ever again. But that was only because Rihanna going to sit in the room.
Hey man, it was a lovely album, and I
She is
still own it.
beautiful. God, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
As we're having a lustful moment, I think.
I'm just appreciating what God has put on the
Hey,
planet for me and you.
I appreciate it on the regular,
Thank you, Jesus.
and especially now that this meat just keep adding to a body.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong.
Hey man, look.
Can't do no wrong.
First of all, you don't never trust nobody that's hella skinny. Don't
That's
never
true.
trust.
If I can see your ribs, something wrong.
Yeah, dog. I don't ever trust a dude named Angel, and don't ever trust really skinny people. Don't ever do that.
How many dudes you know named Angel?
Don't ask me that question. I've been in the 6 years that I've been in Atlanta, I've met a lot of people, and a lot of people I don't particularly want to meet with, but there are people that somehow I meet with these people. If you want to know, I know 2 angels. Well, actually 3. When you buy a tree here and you don't know nobody, you meet some weird characters. I met an angel. He sold a lot of what we like to call white girl. So
Christina Aguilera.
yeah, that the white horse, booger sugar, sugar cane, baby powder, whatever you like to call it yourself. But crack, cocaine, they all make me nervous. Don't deal with it. Of course I wanted it, but when you got all your drugs sitting out on the table,
As a black man, anything, any drug in your
shit.
possession is gonna make you
it's gonna,
nervous.
you know, there are times
We
when
go to jail longest for
Yeah.
just having a booger in our hand.
Just
I
like-
said, sir, you have a booger. Put it down.
bro, you can take it then. I'm wiping on the steering wheel anyway. Shoot. That's why I don't even fight with police officers no more, because it's dumb. We all know what they're out for. I mean, we all know what it is. We have a president who makes cowards. That's what it is right now. Okay, which badge say? Don't mean shit to me. My taxes put you right there. That's how I feel, but I'm gonna respect you for doing your job. But I just don't have the time as a human being to sit there and argue with you about stupid shit that you know you don't even see or even recognize. I got pulled over at a Quick Trip one time because apparently there was somebody who robbed somebody in the neighborhood. Now, I got all my whitest clothes that was in my closet. There is a pair of Vans, some khaki shorts, and a button-up polo shirt.
Why did you put on your whitest voice to say it?
I wanted you to understand what I had. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have on your boat shoes?
I wasn't out there, you know. Look, I could be up there hooding it up, but I didn't. I was actually having a really good evening. Plus, I dated a white girl. Of course, I had to put that voice on sometimes. Can't talk to her parents, be like, "What up? What's good, girl? What you doing? How you doing? You good? No. How you doing, ma'am? You good? God bless you. I appreciate your food and everything you do."
For everybody who is unaware of what that's called code switching.
Yeah, that is.
Us black people do that a lot.
We got to.
I have my work voice, which no one ever recognizes when I pick up the phone, unless you've heard the phone voice that I have. Hello, thanks for calling. How can I help you?
Don't we all? I just hate that voice. I get out the phone as soon as I get done doing it. I'm just like, man,
I sound
I gotta
real.
I gotta go do something ratchet.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drive by bank here
Real quick. I gotta do something real ratchet. Cause then it takes everything. You work in customer service. Look, shout out to anybody who works in customer service right now, because this is a season where you are gonna get tested like the gladiators. And if you make it throughout that season where you ain't cuss nobody out, beat nobody up over no parking spot or over your job, congratulations, you just did it. You know, I realize that attitude that I have is really like influential, because it's like at work. Like the same people that give me a hard time, and like now that I have this attitude of like, screw it. I mean, like most of those people that I used to work with, they used to be like, well, you gotta care about it. Now they have that same attitude. Like, man, brother, hell with this, man. I ain't got time for it. What time we get clocked? Alright, we get off at 2. I'm leaving at 1:50 today. Man, forget that lunch break, bro. I'm taking like an hour and a half, fool. They got that same attitude. Mine ain't that extreme. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna take an hour and a half lunch break. That just sounds ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They still be looking for my black ass to do stuff. So I ain't gonna do nothing ignorant. But it's just like, it's just a good attitude to have. It's just, I like having fun. I like for people to have fun around me. If the people around you can't be themselves, what's the purpose of them being around you?
True.
What's the purpose? If you can't love me while who I am right now, what are you serve no purpose to me.
You got rappers and puppy shirt.
Yeah, you serve me no purpose. And that's just why, like, I keep my group small knit. That way, you know what I'm saying?
I think we all as a family got like 4 friends.
Oh, I don't even know if I got 4.
And majority of them are family, so you just like, I got my cousins and I got like another person.
Yeah. Like, I got Bexy and then I got you. You know what I'm saying? And then Rob whenever I get in touch with him. You know what I'm saying? But like, I keep it real short. I keep it real slim. Because everybody, I'm tired of giving my energy to people that don't deserve it. Don't give your energy to people that don't deserve it. I don't deal with them. I don't even give them a chance. It's just like, well, I can't say I don't give people a chance. That's wrong for me to say.
Everybody get a chance and you fuck it up.
And you fuck it all the way up. That's what always happens. That's when you hit the nail right on the head right there. It's just like, I'm not mean. Like, I got a girlfriend who thinks that I'm mean because...
Oh, my girlfriend thinks I'm mean.
I don't think I'm mean, but I'm not. I'm extremely honest.
Selective.
I'm very selective. You're right. But you have to be in this day and age. You can't let everybody around you. You can't let everybody, because a lot of people, like, we hate to admit it, but those people sometimes, especially if you're not included in those friendships or those relationships, they're good influences, and sometimes they're really bad influences on your relationship. So I feel like, you know, if you can go into it as a couple and y'all actually correlate with these people, be able to correlate as a couple, as two people, because you're technically one, even if you're not married. You have to deal with those people. Mm-hmm. And your significant other has to be able to trust you around those people. So if that person doesn't give you good energy and you don't feel it, you shouldn't have to deal with it. And if your significant other is like, hey, these people don't give me, I don't feel right around these people. Mm-hmm. Take heed of what they're saying, because they're not saying it just for no reason. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they're not saying, oh, that's just a bad person. If they're saying, like, yo, that energy is not good, listen to them. It's for a reason. And it's because your significant other does not want you to waste your energy on people who are not worth it. Because they're going to drain you of it, and then your significant other, because they don't have that good energy, is going to drain you of yours. Mm-hmm. So now it's not equal. It's off. You know?
It's like this girl at my girlfriend's job, I keep saying every other day, please fire her so so you can stop talking about her.
That shit.
Just please fire her. Can you fire her? Well, I don't want to fire her before the holidays because then I gotta try. But just I'll come over there and help you. Just please fire her so you can stop talking about her.
You hire me, I fire her. You fire me.
I'll fire her. Fire Lord. Just please stop talking about her.
Because you just don't even want to hear that shit. You get that same call from work, about the same person. It's just like, hey, well, such and such, they go so specific about how they do them. I give her the same advice my dad gives me. Well, you know what? You ain't got to do it. Guess what? Fuck them. That's it. Why you still worried about it? Why if they don't serve you no purpose? Guess what? You still get a check, right? Bet. Alright, then get that check. Then don't worry about them. Fuck them. That's it. Fuck them. It's like the best life left. Uncle Van gonna give y'all today. 2018. This is what your attitude need to be. Fuck them. That's it.
Well, I would say take that and going into the new year of 2019.
Yeah, that's true.
You should probably keep that.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
What's the acronym now? It's like they have an acronym for it now. It was
I ain't got time for all that shit. keep that same energy. Fuck them.
Or protect your energy. PYE.
Yeah,
I saw a shirt that said that the other day.
I like that. That's dope. Like
yeah.
That.
It's on the Instagram. Protect your energy.
That is dope. Cause you got to.
It's a black woman here wrote a book about that exact same thing.
I need to read
Protecting your energy.
I need to read
and keeping negativity away from your space.
I need to read more books.
Well,
but I also need to do that. I need to read that. That sounds good.
You got free time in a little bit.
I know. That's gonna be crazy. I ain't had a break in 6 years.
Mm-hmm. Since you moved here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take time and do things that I've never done or I haven't done in a while. One thing we gonna do. You gonna go to?
We gonna hotbox CC's.
I actually did that not too long ago. I'm sorry.
Ninja.
I was right around the corner from the house.
Let me explain what that meant. Hotboxing CC's is a ratchet pastime between me, my cousins, and my brothers, where we would all gather together in a car, hotbox And for those who don't know what hotboxing is, Google it. Hotbox and then just sit in the aroma and then go into the CC's, which is an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet, and just figure out life.
Show you right. Show you right. Yeah, CC's ain't what it used to be. You gotta switch it up and go to Stevie B's now.
I was all right with Stevie. They threw me off with the mac and cheese pizza. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
First of all, mac and cheese only deserves to be one way, and that's baked. You add any raisins or carrots to it, I'll kill you. Straight like that.
I saw somebody blue cheese mac and cheese. I saw the recipe and I was just like, why'd you do this? Why you do this?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
Yo, my boy talk, he a vegan. Like, he's the first of all, he's the first black Jamaican vegan I've ever seen in my life. Period. There's a lot of things I've seen, but that is the first. That is the first thing and he was like, man, I got some vegan mac and cheese, man. It's gonna be banging. And I looked at him. And I was like, yo, if you ever bring that shit to my table, bro, like, we gotta fight. Don't ever do that.
I've tried it. I'm not a fan of the cashew cheese. Well, I tried the cashew cheese.
Cashew.
Yeah. Cashew cheese. Yeah. Now, I haven't tried the nutritional yeast one where you use the yeast because supposedly nutritional yeast has a cheesy flavor. Some people make it with that as well, but I'm just afraid it might be a little powdery because it's powdered, you know.
You know what?
I like the cheese. I like the string. I like that. Or I like that clop. You know how when you get a Thanksgiving that square mac and cheese, you gotta cut it out. And it's like a block of mac and cheese. That's the way I like it.
If I'm not farting in the bed next to my girlfriend after I eat mac and cheese, yo, it wasn't good. If I'm not messing the game up, like if she ain't saying, yo, you gotta get your ass up out of bed, like you about to smell like doo doo on yourself. Like, it wasn't good. First of all, there are certain things in life.
First of all, obviously, you and I got different criteria for mac and cheese. Your ass might need to stop eating cheese.
I will never.
You too goddamn lactose intolerant where you doing shit like that.
Oh, Jesus. Thank y'all. In the middle, just it. Oh, thank you, Lord. Bubble came on my mouth.
I'm gonna get you one of them potty squatters where you put your feet up. You might need one of them.
I just run the shower water, let the steam hit me.
I'm telling you, putting your feet up by your chest opens a whole new array of poopiness.
I feel vulnerable at that point.
You know what? I feel vulnerable when I am laying down backwards. You know, like when you're on your stomach, getting your massage.
Yeah.
And I go to this new chiropractic place where they have like this table where they stretch you.
Yeah.
So they strap your legs down, but I'm on my stomach still. And
what's pulling your leg?
Because they pulling me.
It's some medieval type shit.
Basically. And
it's like a guillotine. Like is it
like I'm on my stomach. And my legs are strapped to the bottom of the table.
Right.
And my arms are on this little bar at the front part of the table, so I'm holding on to the bar, and the machine pulls my legs down.
I ain't trying to be funny.
It's supposed to be relieve pressure off my hip.
Is she that lazy when she couldn't hold your legs? Like,
first of all, it's a him. That's why I'm a little.
That's why you. Funny.
That's why I'm like.
Nah, I don't want to go that shit when we going. Bro, take them straps off my leg, man. Cause I swear to God, like you just gonna hold them. Ain't nobody strapping me into nothing. Unless I'm going crazy. That's it. I just strap me into the. Nah, hell.
Again.
Why ain't do the George Jefferson and just step on your back just a couple times? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That might work. I just don't want to be strapped in that. Yeah, no. That's why I don't ride roller coaster.
You never ride roller coaster?
I have, but I really understand that the velocity in which those machines travel don't match well with my body. So I just don't do them. And I've seen too many people. I know it's a rare occasion, but usually when it's rare, it's pretty damn bad. Like the guy, now I will say God rest his soul, but it was his fault. He decided to go get his hat off the track of a roller coaster and got decapitated. That was his fault.
Oh,
that was on him. God bless him.
You know what I saw?
What?
I watched this show. It's called 911 with Angela Bassett. Very good show.
Oh, I was thinking about watching it.
And the very first episode of the show is a gentleman of a plus size persuasion on a roller coaster.
Got stuck.
No. The thing didn't fasten all the way, and his skinny friend flew out, and then he was left hanging, and then he let go, but on purpose.
Yeah.
I ain't understand. So that was one of the frightening things when I went to Universal, was just like me like this, because I was just sitting there like this. All right, just gonna hold me.
Yeah.
All right, let's make sure. And I was like pushing it with my arms, and then I take my elbow in there real fast and just do a little extra. Cause I'm like, Lord. Then I would go like this, just in case I hold my arms backwards in, just in case I gotta save my own life.
Yeah, man.
Cause especially now that they have the magnetic clamps, because a lot of them don't have. That's the thing. There's a lot of roller coasters now.
No click.
There's no click.
Oh, that's wrong.
It's you're held in there by a giant magnet that lets you know it doesn't click. It just the magnet holds you in place.
Okay, that magnet could be catching the attitude one day and let that shit loose. And what we gonna do then?
Y'all better sue the shit out of Universal.
That's if I make it to the ground in one piece.
I talk about for my black ass.
Oh yeah, well shit, yeah, you too. Everybody.
We all get in the complex.
I'm just saying, roller coasters are not big people friendly. Neither are airplanes. You know. I don't. That's why I like the last time I rode an airplane. Literally, I wanted to move up to the front, and lady tried to charge me. Now there's only 35 minutes left in this flight. I just want to move. See, she tried to charge me $150 to move.
And during the flight?
During the flight. I was like, so you really gonna swipe my credit card for $150 to move for 35 minutes? I said, you say I'm dumb as hell, but thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you. And I just sat there because this one particular time.
What's the spirit? What is
Close enough. It was,
what's the spirit?
Wait, there's only one that literally always flies out to Denver. This is the first time I went to Denver.
Frontier?
Hell yeah. Damn, how you know that? How you do that?
Because it's out the spirit of Frontier. People be like, man, they be fucking tripping.
We can only train.
Well, we got 5 cities to win. 3 states to win. Between us and Florida and everybody go vote.
Get y'all asses out there and go vote.
No matter what great nation you live in.
I don't care if you don't even like my black ass. Go vote. Just go vote.
How can they not like you? You have a bearded cherub face.
I don't know.
It's
you fine.
He has beards and cheeks.
You will actually find people that don't like it, but it's all right because I don't waste my time on it. It's all right.
Why, Van? What do you say when people give you that type of negative energy?
You want the elegant or you want the ratchet portion?
I would like the ratchet portion of it.
Fuck them. That's it, man. That's it. That's life, man. That's how I live life. You ain't get my order right at Taco Bell. Fuck you. You ain't get my money. You know what I'm saying? My groceries messed up at Kroger. Fuck you. I ain't paying for these groceries. Put all this shit back.
All right. I don't recommend you all try that out in the world.
Yeah, I mean, really don't try it. I really would recommend that.
I don't want to see you on the internet and it's like somebody at Kroger just said, fuck him.
Hey man, look, what's wrong with what you go call the police? All I said was fuck them. That's it.
At this day and age, they might.
Yeah, you right.
Because I just literally watched a video before I came here where they were parking, black people parking, and she said they were blocking the entrance of the sidewalk, and she called the police because she was on her skates.
So she wanted to rollerblade.
Well, she had already walked up on the sidewalk by then. She still called the police. He said, "You must don't fucking live around here, god damn it."
Wow.
And she said, I do now.
She do now? She just bought a house right there?
Oh, you know it.
She got on Zillow and was like, well, I live in the neighborhood now. What? I'd be like, fuck your roller skates. That's it, man. That's it. Fuck them. That's it.
That's why you have to vote. And then when you vote, get your life together like everybody should, which I'm trying to do. One of these days, I'll figure out how to get my life together. Yeah. Buy some property in where you want to be at.
Hell yeah.
That way, can't nobody tell you shit.
Not a damn
What you gonna say?
What you gonna tell me?
On my property, suck a toe.
Hell yeah. That's right.
And if you can, like I hope to do, get property somewhere where you can grow a marijuana tree. That'll save your life.
Yeah, really will.
Mm-hmm.
No opioids. I don't deal with no kind of pills, no kind of like.
But you know I got the problem swallowing pills. I gotta still push them down.
Yeah, I gotta still find. Yeah, I understand that because these pills keep getting bigger and unnecessarily like dry. Like throw some juice, some like dissolve it or something. Like Give me something to look forward to.
Then you just walk around with white powder like cocaine.
Well, I mean, like, shit, I mean, like, it's like Metamucil or a goodies pack. I mean, it is what it is. Just drop it in the water, we good to go.
I do love me a goodies packet.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with a good goodies. Ain't nothing wrong
Never
with
said good goodies with a Coke save your day.
Yeah, I swear to God. Especially after been drinking all night. Now, I'm too old to do all that drinking shit all night. But
I'm about to say, the last time when I saw you on your birthday, you had a giant something or something. And
What you talking about? Oh, the tomahawk steak? Oh,
no,
man.
not even that. You had just bought you some McGlennon.
Oh, shout out to all my scotch drinking people. The Glenfiddich.
Yes,
the
that's-
Glenfiddich. I love scotch. I found a new, like, as I get older, I find more vices that I tend to like. Not to get drunk, but just because I like the flavor of it. So I collect scotches now.
You're an old ass man.
I tried to tell y'all this. On my off days, I literally do the same thing. I get up, I take a shit, I read the news, then I watch the news, then I roll some, make a cup of coffee, watch the news some more, and then I realize I'm like, and then I just literally go every time. Man, this world is a fucked up place. Let me take my dogs out. Then I just keep on going about my business. Shit, I got coworkers now who can literally go out and stay out all night. And my dumb ass, the first thing I want to say is like, man, I gotta be up at 6 in the morning, bro. I ain't going out with y'all tonight. I don't do that no more. Maybe one of these days, but do that no more. I like drinking my coffee, you know, drinking my scotch,
So fucking old.
wearing my house shoes.
Oh, you so fucking old.
Are you serious? You in there? You look, literally every morning we used to literally wake up.
First of all, I was doing stuff though.
You do woodworking.
I was woodworking like a proper lesbian, not an old ass fucker.
Destinee, what you in here doing? My bad, I'm in here sanding something. Oh, where you get a sander from? just
Now, mind you, at this time we lived in a 4-bedroom apartment, and
apartment.
I was sanding in my own bedroom.
We live right next to each other, like the rooms right next to each other. So of course I'm like, why is management in here? What are they doing to the apartment? And you come in there, you find a cousin with a bandana over her face and like sanding the shit out of something. And I'm just like, where did you even get time to find a sander? Like, where did you find it at?
I bought it from the Home Depot.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad you got, you do your thing, but don't you can't call me old, damn it. You like woodworking. It's about as close as bird watching. Bird
Now you ain't doing shit but standing outside in the cold with a binocular for no reason. Although I feel like I should get a binocular set for my job in the parking lot.
Why?
Just to
So
survey.
you be vigilant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's snatching season, as I like to remind people
Yeah,
here in
buddy.
Atlanta. It's snatching season. If you don't know what snatching season is, Google it. But I'm going to tell you, for those who are just Google illiterate, snatching season is robbing season. Robbing season is where the holidays meet right before the holiday, Christmas season.
Yeah.
And people trying to get up their holiday money. So, they snatching shit. AKA snatching season.
Or we
So-
call it ski mask season. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
robbing season.
Ski mask. You know what I'm
If you
saying?
ever watched this season of Atlanta, it was robbing season this entire season. That's why they got robbed. almost
season?
almost every episode.
Damn,
some type of way.
that's some shit to get robbed the whole time.
So it's that time of year.
Yeah.
People trying to get up their holiday money.
Yeah.
Don't leave your laptop, your purse, other than that on your front seat of your car. If you're going grocery shopping, please don't leave your fucking purse on the top where a baby's supposed to go. Wide the fuck open. Not snatched down, and then ask the people at the store do they have cameras, because sometimes every store don't got cameras.
They got cameras, but they don't got cameras.
You know what I'm saying?
They got cameras.
So watch your shit.
Hell yeah.
I'll watch my shit.
Hell yeah.
And with that being said, and we're going to end this Country Cousin episode of the Double D podcast. You will hear from Van later on when we celebrate Heather's victorious return back to us on the 420 side.
Yeah.
Later this month. But
It's going down. She gonna be high-fiving God.
our producer Heather will be finally free of her legal restraints and is able to join us back on the fairly green side of the world.
man, you shoot somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I love you. Don't ever think that I don't. I don't ever think, bruh. You in there by your goddamn self. Unless you had a good purpose on it, like you was just.
You know me.
If you just hit me with like, you know, I'm different. I'm be like, you was gonna shit. It was just straight principle.
Yeah.
All right, go on here.
You know, I've only come very close when it comes to like family. That's only when we our button switch. You know what I'm saying? Like that time I almost stabbed Gary.
Yeah, I was thinking about that
because Gary is Van's on again, off again stepdaddy.
I don't call him that. He don't deserve to be called that. He is the biological father of my younger siblings, and that's what he gonna stay. God bless him. I mean that time too. Damn it.
Well, anywho, this Gary threatened my cousin's girlfriend at the time, but for somehow in my mind I thought he was threatening my cousin, which is Jared, who we've mentioned previously earlier in the podcast. And I almost cut him with my work box cutter. It had just snapped in my mind, and I was like, I will fuck you up in this parking lot by my cousin.
We gonna kill you, bro.
And it had. So all of my snapping related tangents have always been family related. I am very protective about my inner circle. So long as you know,
bang bang,
I cut a bitch over mine.
Swear to God, bro. On my mama, bro.
But for the most part, we are very peaceful people.
Swear to God. Yeah.
Very, 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 very peaceful.
Very intelligent.
We are very book smart.
Very creative.
But we are very, very street smart as well.
We'll light your shit on fire. Don't ever think we won't.
Yeah.
But it's in the most respectable way possible, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean that. Like, if I'm coming to fuck your shit up, I don't mean no disrespect. I just want you
it's
to
just the principle of that situation.
Principle. It's straight up principle.
It's just on it.
Straight
it just is.
Like, if I come set your yard on fire, I don't want to hurt you.
If like, say back in the day, if our mamas put sugar or some shit in your tank or bust a window, you deserve that shit. We apologize.
You deserved it, yeah.
We were probably in the back seat 9 times out of 10.
You know, I seen my mama one time put a whole Snicker bar in somebody's gas tank.
I got you beat. I saw your mama, which is the most genius shit I've ever seen in my life, put some sugar, freeze it, and then put that in someone's tank.
Damn.
Your mama been so vindictive. I saw her cut Gary's cowboy boots where he didn't even know they were cut. Like they were like snakeskin cowboy boots. She's cut under each scale of the snake. That way when his ass put his foot in them boots, his toes came out. So we are very fucked up people when you piss us off as a family.
Remember when she cut his clothes up and he looked
he looked like Mr. T. Yeah. He looked like he was like Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, like he was about to get ready to fight.
He twirled around like everybody twirled with him.
He looked like Will Smith and Carlton off of The Fresh Prince when they did that dance. Jump on it. Like that's what he looked like when he was.
He was a fucked up individual.
He was a fucked up individual, and that's why she did fucked up things to him.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you
we don't
want to fuck with you unless it's necessary.
It's straight principle.
Like I watched my mama barbecue all my stepdaddy's clothes one time.
She burned out Robert shit.
All his shit on the barbecue grill. He had like one pair of drawers and one pair of shorts.
Damn, man. I'd rather you just go and take all my shit at that point.
That's like when I think she bleached it all one time.
That's always the first go-to.
And that's another thing. Ain't nothing like a black woman scorn.
It really ain't. That is something else right
there.
Like a black parent scorn. Like that. Remember that one time your mama woke everybody up and just put us all out for some odd reason?
Yeah.
Sent us all to the park.
We just had to go outside. That was another thing. If you ever was a black kid in the summertime making too much noise, you had to go outside.
Get y'all asses outdoors.
He was only allowed to come back in maybe once or twice.
Can I get some water? Couldn't even get no water, damn it.
Out of dire emergencies. There's water at the park.
The water hot. And it's dirty.
There's dirt in the water fountain.
But a kid anyway.
It's good for you. Make it strong. That's also back when your parent didn't care about what dirt and germs and diseases you got. You already had all your shots.
You better
good.
Go and get up under them damn covers and sweat it out. Go and get it. Now parents are just like, we don't want flu shots and all that good stuff. I'm just, whatever, dog. Just put them sweatpants on. You gonna take these Mucinex and get up under the cover, sweat it out. Get some orange juice.
That's or like the sound I bust my head. Still got a scar. Put some peroxide on it. Don't take a nap.
Don't take a nap.
Don't take a nap because you go to sleep, you're dead. And I was like, oh.
And then I don't know how parents do it.
Oh.
You dead. Don't go to sleep.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
It was like, that is.
My dumb ass was like, yo,
That's
I'm gonna
traumatic.
die today. I'm about to go to sleep. It just feel right. It feel right. It just feel right. It feel right. It's like when I bust my teeth on that front porch and the police came.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't had front teeth for 7 years.
Yeah. Van bust his teeth early. And you lost your two front teeth in kindergarten?
Yeah, I think it was kindergarten.
Yeah, kindergarten. He had to go for years until his teeth grew back.
After puberty, actually.
It was a minute before he got his front teeth back.
Yeah, man.
But he made it.
Thank you, Jesus.
And they came in pretty nice. Those front teeth were good.
I don't know how it happened because I sucked my thumb profusely.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I know I did. My teeth was throwing up gang signs. I ain't afraid to say. That's how life was. But somehow, I don't know what it was or like the reverse wind or
Well,
whatever.
you gotta remember when your teeth came out, you didn't have no teeth to fuck up anymore, so you just had a perfect space.
Yeah.
So you had all that time for you were probably helping your front teeth stay where they at because you like just holding it back.
Yeah. True.
I be thinking.
True. That's true. That's real shit right there. Real life shit.
And we ain't even high no more.
I ain't. No, I'm actually sober. I'm actually
real sober. So on that note, since we sober, we got to go.
Hey, oh yeah. See y'all later.
All right. It's another episode with my cousin.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. All right, that's our show for this week, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, I've had a blast with you all, and I hope you had fun. If we made you laugh, please consider subscribing to our lovely podcast and keep up with our shenanigans. We appreciate your support and feel #blessed and then some. You hear me? Blessed. You can follow us both on This Is Double D on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And you can follow my dude Dylan at the Tally Panhandle on her Instagram. And you can follow me, d.schreeder_designs on Instagram. And make sure you follow our producers at Metal and Pluck on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All right, see you guys next week.